Hi people, it's Archivist here, and today I want to talk about one of the greatest weaknesses of console gaming. And it's a weakness that could be very easily addressed. It seems that at the moment, resolution and frame rate are two major talking points with regards to many current gen releases. I know that one of the first questions I ask is whether the game will be playable in 60 frames per second. Some people on the other hand will be more concerned with the amount of detail the game has, and therefore to them the resolution is more important. It must be a nightmare for developers, as there is no way they can please everyone. Sure, some games can run at 60 frames per second 1080p, but this almost certainly means sacrifices in other areas, or that the game just isn't very demanding. For console developers, compromise must be a constant issue. Ultimately, they'll have to go with what they think is best, knowing all too well that many people will disagree with their choice, and let them know it. But really, therein lies the solution to the problem. Simply give the choice over to the players. In PC games, players have had the option to customize their graphics settings for a very long time. This allows players to decide their own priorities and to make sure the experience is tailor-made for them. So why don't consoles also offer this choice? I understand that it's more important for PC games to offer this choice as everyone has different hardware, but the advantages would be the same on consoles. I also appreciate that simplicity is a key draw of playing on a console instead of a PC. Therefore, instead of having a long list of options that not everyone even understands, why not offer a simple choice? When you first start up the game, an option could flash up on the screen. Do you want to play in high frame rate mode or high detail mode? By choosing the former option, the game could run at a lower resolution, for example 720p, but play at a constant 60 frames per second. Therefore, if you favour the frame rate, that's what you'll get. Alternatively, if you choose the latter option, the game would render at the highest possible resolution, while still of course achieving at least 30 frames per second. To show what I mean, here is an example using the PC version of Shadow of Mordor. So far I've been showing you what I would deem as being the high frame rate version, but here is what the high detail version would look like. Chances are different people are going to have different preferences, so why not let them choose? I don't believe this would be a daunting decision for console gamers. After all, players are often already asked to adjust their brightness before playing a game. Would adding another configuration be so overwhelming? Furthermore, we do know this is possible by looking at games like Killzone Shadowfall and the Xbox One version of Advanced Warfare. Killzone has a lower multiplayer resolution than its single player to achieve a higher frame rate. Advanced Warfare, on the other hand, dynamically changes its resolution depending on how much is happening on screen. What I am suggesting simply means turning this from an automatic change into a manual one. Please do let me know what you think of this idea and whether it would at all benefit console gaming. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time. Subscribe to the Archivist 42 channel for gaming top 5s, reviews and more.